Welcome, dear listeners, to Quiet Quests. Tonight, we venture to a world of mysteries and enchantment. In the quiet of the night, allow yourself to be transported to a realm where stories come alive, where heroes embark on journeys of self-discovery, and where the echoes of ancient secrets whisper in the wind. These are tales of courage and destiny, of riddles and revelations, and of the profound magic that resides within every heart. As you listen, let your worries drift away and your imagination soar, for in these stories you will find tranquility and wonder. Join us on a journey through these worlds, where each story is a chapter waiting to unfold. From forgotten labyrinths to hidden forests, from ancient crypts to the heart of a bustling city, the mysteries of this world are yours to explore. As you close your eyes and listen to the words that follow, let the stories guide you into a peaceful slumber. These are not mere tales, but whispered lullabies for the soul. So, my dear friends, let your mind wander through this beautiful dreamscape, where the magic of storytelling will gently lead you to a tranquil sleep. Close your eyes now and let your journey begin. The Saga of the Lost Blade. Part 1. The Enigmatic Sword. In a world cloaked in the shadow of towering castles and ruled by the whispering winds of arcane secrets, there lived a humble blacksmith named Aldrich. In the quiet village of Stonehaven, nestled amidst ancient oaks and rolling hills, Aldrich was renowned for his exceptional craftsmanship. But one fateful day, a mysterious stranger arrived, bearing an enigmatic sword cloaked in legends. The stranger, a tall figure clad in tattered, hooded robes, approached Aldrich's forge with a request that would change his life forever. With a voice as deep as a subterranean cavern, the stranger spoke. "I seek a master blacksmith, one who can unlock the dormant power within this blade. It is said that only the chosen one can awaken its true potential." Aldrich examined the sword, its blade etched with strange runes, and its hilt adorned with a jewel that seemed to flicker with an ethereal light. The blacksmith felt an inexplicable connection to the weapon, as if it called to him from a forgotten time. As he accepted the stranger's enigmatic commission, Aldrich's journey into a realm of magic, destiny, and danger began, the echoes of which would resonate throughout the land for ages to come. Part 2. The First Trial. Determined to unravel the mysteries of the enigmatic sword, Aldrich set to work, his forge blazing with an intensity matched only by his curiosity. The runes etched into the blade confounded him, their purpose shrouded in arcane symbolism, but he could not falter, for the stranger's words had sparked something within him, a belief that he was destined for a greater purpose. Days turned into weeks, and as the sword took shape, Aldrich delved deep into his craft, seeking ancient texts and consulting village sages. Yet, it was not until he met the enigmatic scholar, Ilara, that he began to unravel the sword's secrets. Ilara, a keeper of forgotten lore and a wielder of mystical knowledge, arrived in Stonehaven at the urging of a cryptic vision. She recognized the sword's markings and told Aldrich of an ancient prophecy, a prophecy that spoke of a chosen one, a blacksmith with a heart unyielding and a spirit untamed, who would awaken the dormant powers of the blade. Together, they embarked on a perilous journey, guided by the prophecy's cryptic verses. Their first trial lay in deciphering the sword's runes, unlocking the ancient spells woven into its core. As Aldrich and Alara delved deeper into their quest, they unearthed dark secrets hidden beneath the tranquil facade of their medieval world. Secrets that threatened to shatter that reality and change the course of history itself. Part 3. The Trials of Magic. With the enigmatic sword in his possession and the guidance of Alara, the scholar of ancient lore, Aldrich was thrust into a world he had never imagined. Together, they deciphered the cryptic runes etched into the blade, unveiling the first of many powers hidden within. As the moon hung heavy in the night sky, Aldrich tested the newfound magic. He swung the sword, and with a whispered incantation, flames danced along the blade's edge, bathing the forest in an eerie, flickering light. This magic was but the beginning, a mere glimpse of the sword's potential. But their journey was far from over. The prophecy spoke of 3 trials that the chosen one must endure to fully awaken the sword's might. The first had been overcome, but the second was an even more daunting task. A journey to the heart of the ancient elder tree forest. Deep within the forest, whispered legends spoke of a hidden grove where the spirits of nature held sway. Aldrich and Alara ventured forth, their way lit by the sword's magical fire. They encountered treacherous beasts and cunning traps, but it was their encounter with the forest guardian, a towering creature of bark and leaves, that tested their resolve the most. With wisdom and humility, Aldrich and Alara passed the guardian's trial, earning its respect and protection. In return, the guardian imbued the sword with the power of nature itself, allowing it to call upon the forces of earth, wind, and flora. As they emerged from the elder tree forest, the sword now resonated with the essence of the natural world, its glow reflecting the moon's brilliance. Yet, the final trial loomed on the horizon, one that would challenge their very understanding of magic, destiny, and the ancient forces that bound them together. Part 4. The Labyrinth of Shadows. With the sword now possessing the power of nature itself, Aldrich and Alara continued their journey, guided by the words of the prophecy. Their path led them to the forbidding Labyrinth of Shadows, an ancient and magical maze known to ensnare the hearts and minds of those who dared to enter. The labyrinth was a place of shifting walls, illusions and whispers that seemed to emanate from the very stones themselves. It was said that within its depths lay the second trial, the trial of self-discovery. As they ventured deeper into the labyrinth, Aldrich and Alara were tested in ways they could not have foreseen. Illusions of their deepest fears and regrets tormented them, and the walls seemed to twist and turn, leading them astray. Yet the enigmatic sword, now pulsing with its newfound powers, guided them through the maze. They faced their inner demons, confronted past mistakes, and unearthed the strength of their bond. Through unwavering determination and trust in each other, they navigated the labyrinth's treacherous paths, ultimately emerging not only victorious, but also transformed. Upon their exit, the sword gleamed brighter than ever, resonating with the strength of their spirits. It had absorbed the labyrinth's trials, granting them a profound understanding of the sword's true purpose, to bring balance to a world teetering on the edge of chaos. Now, they stood on the precipice of the final trial, ready to face the ultimate challenge that would reveal the full extent of the sword's power and the destiny that awaited them both. Part 5. The Dance of Shadows. As Aldrich and Alara pressed forward, their journey took them to the desolate Wraithmoor Swamp. where a perpetual twilight cast an eerie glow over the land. Here, the final trial awaited, hidden beneath the murky waters and twisted trees. The prophecy had hinted at this trial as the Dance of Shadows, a cryptic name that left them with more questions than answers. It was said that within the swamp, ancient sorcery and forgotten darkness intertwined to test the Chosen One's mastery over the sword. Guided by the sword's radiant light, they ventured into the heart of Wraithmoor, where the very air seemed to whisper of forgotten spells and the whispers of long-gone mages. They encountered apparitions and phantoms, remnants of those who had succumbed to the swamp's malevolent enchantments. As they delved deeper, they stumbled upon the lair of the Swamp Witch, a sorceress of great power who guarded the heart of the trial. With a voice that echoed like the mournful wails of the swamp, she challenged them to a duel of wits and magic, seeking to claim the sword for herself. The battle was fierce and unforgiving, as Aldrich and Elara combined their newfound abilities to combat the Swamp Witch's dark arts. With each clash of steel and spell, the sword's brilliance grew, and their resolve strengthened. In the end, it was their unity and unwavering determination that overcame the Swamp Witch's cunning. They emerged victorious, the sword now pulsating with the combined might of all three trials, its blade shimmering with an otherworldly radiance. The Dance of Shadows had tested not only their mastery over magic, but also their resilience as a team. With the final trial behind them, Aldrich and Elara stood on the cusp of fulfilling their destiny and uncovering the true purpose of the enigmatic sword. Part 6. The Unveiling of Destiny. With the trials of magic and self-discovery behind them, and the sword now imbued with the combined powers of nature and the arcane, Aldrich and Elara stood at the precipice of destiny. The prophecy had guided them thus far, and their bond had grown unbreakable through the challenges they'd faced. As they journeyed beyond Wraithmoor Swamp, they encountered the aging Sage of Whispers, a hermit known for his prophetic insights. The sage revealed that their quest was not just about awakening the sword, but about thwarting an ancient evil, an evil that had long sought to corrupt the balance of the world. The enigmatic sword, now aglow with radiant magic, had the power to seal this malevolent force, imprisoning it within the blade and restoring harmony to the realm. But to accomplish this, they needed to reach the ancestral forge, a place of immense power hidden deep within the heart of the Shadowed Mountains. Their journey took them through treacherous terrain, where they faced challenges from both natural and supernatural forces. Along the way, they encountered allies, each drowned by the sword's radiant light, and formed a fellowship united by a common purpose. Upon reaching the ancestral forge, a cavernous chamber of molten stone and ancient runes, Aldrich and Elara knew that their destiny lay before them. The sword pulsed with anticipation as they approached the forge's altar, and the echoes of the prophecy filled the chamber. With a final incantation, the enigmatic sword unleashed its full power, drawing upon the combined strength of the trials, the forces of nature, and the magic of the labyrinth and swamp. As the blade ignited in a blinding burst of light, the ancient evil was drawn forth, its malevolence encapsulated within the sword's eternal prison. But this victory came at a price, as the enigmatic sword, now a vessel of immense power, could no longer be wielded by mortal hands. Its brilliance dimmed, and the fellowship watched in awe and sorrow as it embedded itself into the stone altar, becoming a beacon of hope for future generations. As the radiant light of the sword filled the chamber, Aldrich and Alara knew their journey had come to an end. Their destiny was fulfilled, and the realm was saved from impending darkness. Yet their story would live on as a legend, inspiring others to rise against the shadows and seek their own path of destiny. Only one question remained. What awaited Aldrich and Alara in the world beyond, now that their journey had reached its conclusion? Part 7. Legacy Beyond the Sword. With the enigmatic sword embedded in the stone altar of the ancestral forge, its radiant light cast a warm, ethereal glow across the chamber. Aldrich and Alara stood in awe, their hearts filled with a profound sense of accomplishment and sacrifice. The Fellowship, their allies who had joined them on this perilous journey, gathered around the altar. They had witnessed the trials, the battles, and the ultimate victory over the ancient evil. Now, they looked upon the sword with reverence, understanding its significance in preserving the world's balance. The Sage of Whispers, the aging hermit who had guided them, spoke of the legacy they had forged. You have fulfilled the prophecy, and in doing so, you have become legends in your own right. The enigmatic sword shall serve as a beacon of hope, a symbol of the triumph of light over darkness for generations to come. As they left the ancestral forge behind, their journey was far from over. Aldrich and Alara had grown immeasurably through their trials, not just as individuals, but as partners bound by fate and purpose. Their bond, forged in the crucible of adversity, would continue to shape their lives and the lives of those they encountered. Returning to Stonehaven, they found the village changed. Their tale had spread like wildfire, and Stonehaven had become a hub of travellers and seekers, all drawn by the legend of the enigmatic sword and its bearers. Aldrich's humble forge had transformed into a renowned workshop, where he trained aspiring blacksmiths in the art of their craft. Alara too found her purpose as a scholar, continuing her research into ancient magic and lore. She shared her knowledge with those who sought wisdom, ensuring that the lessons of their journey were not forgotten. As they walked through the village, their hands intertwined, Aldrich and Alara knew that their story was not only one of trials and triumphs, but also of the enduring power of hope, unity, and the indomitable spirit of humanity. The legacy of the enigmatic sword lived on, a testament to their unwavering dedication to the greater good, and a reminder that even in the darkest of times, heroes could rise to shape the destiny of their world. The Shadowed Vanguard. Part 1. The Silent Prophecy. In a realm cloaked in the age-old tapestry of castles and cobblestone streets, where chivalry and intrigue danced in a delicate balance, there lived a solitary blacksmith known only as Ealdred. His humble forge nestled within the sleepy village of Wyndham, where whispers of a silent prophecy had long stirred the hearts of the villagers. Ealdred was no ordinary blacksmith. His skills transcended the mundane, and his creations bore a touch of the arcane. The enigmatic symbols etched upon his blades whispered of a hidden power waiting to be awakened. One stormy night, as the thunder clashed in the heavens, a cloaked stranger appeared at Ealdred's doorstep, bearing a map inked with cryptic symbols. With eyes that held a glimmer of destiny, the stranger spoke of an ancient prophecy, an impending darkness that could only be thwarted by the one who could decipher the map's secrets and wield the legendary forge blade. Ealdred examined the map, its symbols weaving a complex tapestry of riddles and enchantments. An unsettling familiarity washed over him, as if the map held the key to his own enigmatic past. With a solemn nod, Eldred accepted the stranger's cryptic quest. His journey into a world of shadows, secrets, and a destiny entwined with the Forge Blade had begun, promising to reveal the truth hidden beneath layers of time. Part 2. Forging Shadows. Eldred embarked on his quest, guided by the cryptic map and driven by a deepening sense of purpose. The map led him through dense forests, across treacherous rivers, and into forgotten ruins where the echoes of history whispered secrets. Along the way, he encountered the enigmatic Night Folk, a reclusive group of beings who walked the thin line between the mortal realm and the shadowy veil of the supernatural. They recognized the symbols on Eldred's map, for they too had glimpsed the impending darkness that threatened the land. The Night Folk revealed an ancient forge, hidden deep within a cavern known as the Obsidian Grotto. Here, Eldred would have to undertake a series of trials, each designed to test his resolve and forge his connection with the Forge Blade. The first trial was a test of courage and determination. Eldred descended into the depths of the grotto, where eerie phosphorescent fungi cast an otherworldly glow. There, he faced spectral guardians, echoes of long-forgotten warriors who challenged him with ethereal weapons and shadowy illusions. With unwavering resolve, Eldred fought back the shadows, his determination to harness the Forge Blade's power, propelling him forward. As the last guardian fell, the Forge Blade, hidden for centuries, revealed itself to him in a blinding burst of light. The blade, forged from the very essence of the grotto's shadows, bore the weight of history and held the promise of untold power. Eldred knew that he had only begun to uncover the secrets of the prophecy, and with the Forge Blade in hand, he would face ever-deepening mysteries in his quest to thwart the looming darkness that threatened their world. Part 3. Whispers of the Eclipse. With the Forge Blade in his possession, Eldred could feel its latent power humming within him, resonating with the shadows of the Obsidian Grotto. The Night Folk, silent guardians of ancient secrets, guided him further into the heart of the prophecy. The map revealed that the next step of his journey lay in deciphering the whispers of the eclipse, an event foretold in the prophecy. To do so, Eldred needed to unlock the hidden knowledge of an order of celestial scholars known as the Lunarians. Venturing into the sacred Moonlight Library, Eldred encountered the Lunarians, a cloistered group who studied the heavens and the secrets of celestial events. They were the keepers of ancient scrolls and star charts, and their wisdom extended back to a time when the stars themselves had shaped the destiny of mortals. The Lunarians, recognizing the Forge Blade and the map's symbols, began to reveal the secrets of the eclipse. They spoke of a rare cosmic alignment when the moon would momentarily block out the sun, granting those who understood its significance an opportunity to unlock untold potential. Under the guidance of the Lunarians, Eldred studied the intricate patterns of the celestial bodies, deciphering the alignment's precise time and location. The eclipse would occur in the ancient city of Astralonia, a place steeped in legends and forgotten magic. As the day of the eclipse drew near, Eldred prepared himself for a journey to Astralonia, where he would attempt to harness the eclipse's unique power and unveil the next layer of the prophecy, which remained as enigmatic as ever. The shadows of destiny continued to deepen, and with each step, Eldred drew closer to the truth of the looming darkness and his role in the world's fate. Part 4. The Eclipse's Embrace. Astralonia, the ancient city shrouded in celestial mysteries, welcomed Ealdred with its towering spires and ethereal glow. As he entered the city, the whispers of the prophecy grew louder, urging him to unlock the secrets hidden within the eclipse. The Lunarian's guidance led him to the Astral Tower, a towering edifice said to touch the heavens themselves. At its pinnacle, he would have the best vantage point to witness the eclipse and harness its power. As the eclipse neared, the city's residents, the Astralonians, gathered in anticipation, their eyes turned skyward. Eldred ascended the tower, the forge blade pulsing with an otherworldly energy, resonating with the celestial alignment. When the moon began to cast its shadow upon the sun, Eldred raised the forge blade to the heavens. In that moment, the eclipse's magic surged through him, intertwining with the shadowy essence of the blade. Time seemed to slow as he glimpsed fragments of the prophecy, a looming darkness, a fragmented world, and a final battle that would determine the fate of all. The eclipse had granted him a vision of what lay ahead, but the details remained elusive, hidden behind layers of enigma. As the eclipse passed and the sun's light once again bathed Astralonia, Ealdred felt the forge blade's power surge within him. He had unlocked a fragment of its potential, but the full extent of its capabilities remained veiled. With the eclipse's embrace behind him, Eldred knew that he must continue his quest to decipher the remaining symbols on the map, understanding that the prophecy's ultimate revelation held the key to saving their world from the impending darkness. The journey had become a race against time as shadows gathered on the horizon, and the fate of their medieval-like realm hung in the balance. Part 5. The Enigma of the Elemental Keys. Eldred's journey led him to a remote monastery perched atop the elemental peaks, a range of mountains where the earth, wind, fire, and water converged. It was here that the map hinted at the existence of the elemental keys, artifacts of immense power that were said to hold the final answers to the prophecy's riddles. The monastery was home to reclusive scholars who had devoted their lives to studying the elements and unlocking their secrets. Eldred presented the forge blade and the map to the monks, who recognized the symbols and their significance in the grand design. The scholars revealed that the elemental keys were ancient relics, each imbued with the power of a specific element. To access their secrets, Eldred would have to undergo rigorous training and prove his mastery over the elements themselves. The first trial, the trial of Earth, took him deep into the heart of the mountain, where he confronted Colossal Stone, Guardians, and Leonid to harness. The raw power of the Earth. The second trial, the trial of Wind, saw him soaring through the skies with the monastery's winged companions, mastering the currents of air. The third trial, the trial of Fire, brought him face to face with the fiery heart of a volcano, where he tamed the flames and forged a connection with the element of fire. Lastly, the trial of Water took him to the icy depths of a subterranean lake, where he learned to navigate the mysterious currents and harness the essence of water. With each trial mastered, Eldred obtained an elemental key, each a masterpiece of craftsmanship and enchantment. The keys bore symbols that resonated with those on the map, offering cryptic insights into the prophecy. The elemental keys, combined with the knowledge he had gained from the eclipse, began to reveal a more complete picture of the impending darkness and the role he was destined to play in stopping it. The map's symbols, once mere enigmas now seemed to align with a growing sense of urgency. As Eldred prepared to leave the elemental peaks, he knew that his quest was nearing its climax, and the fate of the medieval-like world rested heavily upon his shoulders. With the elemental keys in hand, he would continue to decipher the mysteries of the prophecy and confront the looming darkness that threatened to consume everything in its path. Part 6. Shadows Unveiled. With the elemental keys in his possession and the symbols on the map slowly converging into a coherent message, Eldred's journey took him to the ancient city of Lysandria. The city was known for its grand libraries and arcane scholars, making it the ideal place to decode the final layers of the prophecy. Within Lysandria's labyrinthine archives, Eldred encountered the Archivists of Lysandria, a group of scholars and historians who had dedicated their lives to preserving knowledge from ages long past. They recognized the significance of the elemental keys and the forge blade, and their expertise in deciphering ancient texts proved invaluable. As Eldred presented his findings, the archivists pieced together the fragmented symbols and unveiled the prophecy's hidden message. It spoke of a cataclysmic event, an eclipse that marked the convergence of celestial and elemental forces, when a gateway to a realm of shadows would be unlocked. The prophecy revealed that Eldred, bearing the forge blade and elemental keys, was destined to stand as the guardian of shadows, the only one capable of sealing this gateway and preventing the impending darkness from consuming their world. But to do so, he would have to confront the Shadow Lord, a malevolent entity lurking beyond the gateway. The Shadow Lord sought to plunge the world into eternal darkness, and only the Guardian of Shadows had the power to thwart this sinister plan. With the prophecy unveiled, Eldred's resolve grew stronger. The looming darkness had a name and a face, the Shadow Lord, and he knew that their final confrontation was inevitable. The Forge Blade's power and the mastery of the elements had prepared him for this ultimate trial, and he was determined to stand against the shadows and fulfill his destiny as the Guardian of Shadows. As he left Lysandria, Eldred knew that his journey was far from over, and the fate of their medieval-like world hung in the balance. The shadows that had long loomed over his path were now fully revealed, and the time for the ultimate battle was fast approaching. Part 7. The Battle of Shadows. Eldred's journey had led him through trials of courage, magic, elements, and prophecy. Now, standing at the precipice of destiny, he faced the ultimate trial, the confrontation with the Shadow Lord, the malevolent entity threatening to plunge their world into eternal darkness. Guided by the deciphered prophecy, Eldred ventured to the Shadow Realm, a place where the boundary between light and shadow was blurred, and the fabric of reality itself seemed to waver. Here, he encountered the Shadow Lord, a sinister figure cloaked in darkness and wielding otherworldly powers. The battle that ensued was a clash of titanic forces. The Forge Blade, the elemental keys, and the strength of the prophecy against the Shadow Lord's malevolence. The very realm itself seemed to tremble as their powers collided. Eldred's mastery of the elements allowed him to counter the Shadow Lord's dark magic, while the Forge Blade, now awakened to its fullest potential, gleamed with a brilliant light that dispelled the shadows. With each strike and incantation, the balance tipped in favor of the Guardian of Shadows. But the Shadow Lord was cunning and relentless, drawing upon the essence of the Shadow Realm to manifest nightmarish creatures and unleash destructive forces. The battle raged on, neither side giving ground. In the final, climactic moment, Ealdred, wielding the forge blade and the elemental keys, channeled the combined powers of the eclipse, the elements, and the prophecy itself. With a resounding burst of light and energy, he sealed the gateway to the Shadow Realm, imprisoning the Shadow Lord within. As the darkness receded, Eldred emerged victorious, the forge blade glowing with its newfound power. The prophecy had been fulfilled, and the looming darkness had been averted. Returning to his village of Wyndham, Eldred was hailed as a hero, a guardian who had stood against the shadows and prevailed. The enigmatic symbols on the map had led him on a journey of self-discovery and destiny, one that had reshaped not only his life, but the fate of their medieval-like world. The village and its people, once bound by the silent prophecy, now looked toward a brighter future, knowing that even in the face of darkness, there existed a light that could never be extinguished, the light of hope, courage, and the unwavering spirit of a guardian of shadows. The Runebound Adventurer. Part 1. The Mysterious Glyph. In a world adorned with towering castles, misty forests, and cobblestone streets, there lived a wandering minstrel named Cedric. His songs carried the legends of knights, dragons, and untamed wilderness, enchanting taverns across the realm. Yet, beneath his cara-free facade, Cedric harboured an unquenchable curiosity, a yearning to uncover the enigmatic secrets hidden in ancient runes. One fateful evening, while resting by a crackling campfire, Cedric received an unexpected visitor. A weathered traveller, cloaked in tattered garments, emerged from the shadows. In his outstretched hand, he held a weathered parchment adorned with a single cryptic glyph, a swirling symbol that seemed to dance with an inner light. The traveller's voice trembled as he beseeched Cedric. "You are the only one who can decipher this mark, the rune of the unseen. It holds the key to a long-forgotten power, hidden in the heart of the Whispering Woods. You must follow it, for it is your destiny." Cedric accepted the traveller's plea, drawn by the allure of the mysterious rune. The very sight of the glyph ignited a spark of purpose within him, and he embarked on a journey into the Whispering Woods, where secrets, legends, and the promise of untold magic awaited. Part 2. The Whispering Woods. The Whispering Woods stretched endlessly, its ancient trees shrouded in an eerie mist that seemed to breathe with a life of its own. Cedric ventured deeper into the forest, guided by the pulsing resonance of the rune of the unseen, which grew stronger with each step. As he delved deeper into the woods, he encountered mystical creatures, fae, sprites, and sentient beings whose existence seemed intertwined with the very essence of the forest. They whispered cryptic riddles and spoke of the runes as keys to unlocking hidden wonders. The rune of the unseen led Cedric to the heart of the forest, where he discovered an ancient, overgrown shrine. Engraved upon the shrine's surface was the same glyph he had seen on the traveller's parchment, now radiant with a luminous energy. With a trembling hand, Cedric touched the rune, and a surge of power coursed through him. He felt a profound connection to the forest, as if he could hear the whispers of the trees and understand the ancient language of nature. The forest itself seemed to come alive, revealing hidden paths and secrets long forgotten. Cedric embarked on a journey guided by the rune, unlocking the forest's mysteries one by one. A magical spring that granted visions, a hidden glade where time stood still, and a guardian spirit that tested his resolve. With each revelation, Cedric's understanding of the rune deepened. It was not merely a symbol, it was a conduit to the very soul of the Whispering Woods, a source of untold magic and ancient knowledge. As he continued his journey, Cedric knew that the true purpose of the Rune of the Unseen was yet to be unveiled, and he was determined to follow its guidance to the end, even if it meant facing the most formidable of challenges in this mystical, medieval realm. Part 3. The Fae's Riddle. Guided by the power of the Rune of the Unseen, Cedric's quest within the Whispering Woods brought him to a secluded glen, bathed in the ethereal glow of twilight. It was here that he encountered a mischievous fae, a creature with iridescent wings and eyes that sparkled with ancient wisdom. The fae, known as Elowen, was the guardian of the glen, and she greeted Cedric with a knowing smile. She spoke in riddles, her voice a delicate melody that seemed to echo through the very air. To unravel the mysteries that lie ahead, Elowen began, you must answer the riddle of the Whispering Woods. With a playful flick of her wrist, she conjured a shimmering, translucent orb adorned with intricate patterns. It was etched with symbols that seemed to dance like fireflies in the moonlight, a puzzle that only the most astute could decipher. Cedric accepted the challenge, for he had come to understand that the Rune of the Unseen demanded not only courage, but also a keen mind. He gazed upon the orb, examining the symbols and patterns, seeking to unravel the enigma hidden within. Hours turned into days as he contemplated the riddle, the forest's whispers providing cryptic clues and gentle guidance. It was in the quiet moments, as the moon rose high in the sky, that the solution finally came to him. A melody, a sequence of notes that resonated with the forest's own song. As Cedric played the tune upon his lute, the orb responded, its patterns shifting and aligning. With a soft, chiming sound, it revealed a hidden passage within the glen, a portal to a realm beyond the Whispering Woods. Elowen's laughter danced through the air as she congratulated Cedric on his cleverness. The riddle had been a test of wit and intuition, and Cedric had proven himself worthy. Beyond the portal lay a path unknown, and Cedric knew that the Rune of the Unseen held more secrets yet to be unveiled. With Elowen's guidance, he stepped through the shimmering gateway, ready to face whatever awaited him in this mystical medieval realm. Part 4. The Elemental Nexus. Stepping through the portal, Cedric found himself in a realm unlike any he had ever seen. It was a place where the very elements themselves held sway, a realm known as the Elemental Nexus. Before him lay a breathtaking landscape, a mosaic of floating islands suspended in a vibrant, ever-changing sky. Each island was an embodiment of a different element: earth, air, fire, and water. Cedric marveled at the surreal beauty of the Nexus, its ethereal nature making it both wondrous and perilous. The Rune of the Unseen pulsed with an otherworldly light, guiding Cedric to the heart of the Nexus, where the elements converged. Here, he encountered elemental spirits, guardians of their respective domains, each with their own unique challenges. The Earth Guardian, a massive stone golem, tested Cedric's strength and resilience. In a battle of wills, he had to prove his determination and grounding. The Air Guardian, an ethereal being of wind and feathers, challenged Cedric's agility and adaptability. He had to navigate treacherous gusts and shifting platforms to prove his mastery of the skies. The Fire Guardian, a living flame, tested Cedric's courage as he braved searing heat and infernal trials. Only by withstanding the flames could he prove his resilience. The Water Guardian, a serene mermaid of flowing currents, tested Cedric's wisdom and adaptability. He had to navigate a maze of rushing waters and still his mind to unlock her secrets. With each trial, Cedric's connection to the elements deepened, and he felt their power flow through him. It was not merely a matter of defeating the Guardians, but of harmonizing with the elemental forces that surrounded him. As he passed the last trial, the rune of the unseen pulsed with newfound strength, its luminous glow now pulsating with the essence of the elements themselves. Cedric knew that he had unlocked the elemental aspect of the rune, but the full extent of its power and its connection to the Whispering Woods remained a mystery. With the elemental nexus behind him, Cedric's journey took an even more mystical turn, as he sought to unravel the next layer of the rune's secrets and uncover the ultimate purpose that lay ahead in this fantastical medieval realm. Part 5. The Enchanted Citadel. Guided by the elemental aspect of the rune of the unseen, Cedric's journey led him to a place of wonder and enchantment, the Enchanted Citadel. Nestled atop a floating island in the elemental nexus, the citadel was a testament to the boundless magic of the realm. The citadel's architecture was a harmonious blend of elements, with cascading waterfalls, levitating gardens, fiery braziers, and gusts of wind that served as pathways. It was a place where the elements coexisted in perfect equilibrium, and its mysteries beckoned Cedric to explore its depths. As he ventured deeper into the citadel, he encountered its enigmatic inhabitants, the elementals. These beings embodied the essence of the elements and served as protectors of the citadel's arcane knowledge. To gain their trust and unlock the citadel's secrets, Cedric had to prove his understanding of the elements. He engaged in a series of challenges, each one tailored to a specific element: a test of strength against an earth elemental, a dance of agility with an air elemental, a trial by fire with a fire elemental, and a journey through the depths with a water elemental. With each challenge overcome, Cedric's bond with the elementals deepened, and they revealed to him the purpose of the citadel. It was a place where the elemental forces of the realm converged, a nexus of power that could influence the very balance of the world. The rune of the unseen, now imbued with the elemental aspect, resonated with the citadel's energy. Cedric's quest was not just to unlock its secrets, but to safeguard its delicate equilibrium, for the citadel held the key to preserving the harmony of the medieval-like realm. As he left the enchanted citadel, Cedric knew that his journey was far from over. The elemental aspect of the rune had unveiled one layer of its enigmatic purpose, and the rune of the unseen demanded even greater challenges and revelations in the quest to safeguard the world's balance. With a newfound determination, he pressed onward, ready to face the next chapter of his destiny. Part 6. The Eclipsed Prophecy. Cedric's journey through the elemental nexus had deepened his connection to the rune of the unseen, and he carried the essence of the elements within him as he continued his quest. The next phase of his adventure led him to an ancient observatory perched on the highest peak of the nexus, a place where the realms of sky and stars converged. Atop the observatory's tower, he found an aged astronomer named Lyria. the last guardian of the celestial knowledge hidden within the realm. She spoke of a celestial event, an impending eclipse that held the key to the rune's ultimate purpose. As the eclipse approached, Lyria guided Cedric through the observatory's ancient instruments and star charts. She revealed the eclipse's significance. It was a celestial alignment that occurred once in a millennium, a convergence of cosmic forces that could reveal the true potential of the rune of the unseen. Together, they deciphered the intricate patterns in the night sky and the rune's connection to the celestial event. The stars whispered of an ancient prophecy, a looming darkness, a fragmented world, and a final battle that would determine the fate of all. Cedric's role as the bearer of the rune became clear. He was destined to stand as a guardian, not just of the elemental nexus, but of the entire realm, wielding the rune's power to thwart the impending darkness that threatened to engulf their medieval-like world. As the eclipse reached its zenith, the rune of the unseen pulsed with radiant energy, absorbing the cosmic power of the celestial event. Cedric felt a surge of newfound strength and understanding, as if the very universe itself had granted him its blessings. With Lyria's guidance, Cedric knew that he was prepared to face the looming darkness and confront the shadows that awaited him. The rune's purpose had been unveiled, and his destiny as a guardian of the realm had been set in motion. As he left the observatory, the world below seemed to hold its breath, awaiting the culmination of Cedric's journey and the final battle against the darkness. With the rune's power and the celestial prophecy as his guides, he ventured onward, ready to face his ultimate trial and fulfill his destiny as a protector of the medieval-like realm. Part 7. The Alchemist's Legacy. Days turned into weeks, and Leofric's apothecary shop once again bustled with life as the medieval kingdom's people sought his expertise in brewing remedies and elixirs. The enigmatic traveller had faded into the annals of history, and the cursed elixir had become a distant memory. Yet Leofric could not forget the events that had unfolded, the cryptic quest, the forbidden forest's secrets, and the traveller's enigmatic purpose. The medieval world had proven to be a realm of mystery and magic, and Leofric had been forever changed by his journey. One fateful evening, as he prepared potions by candlelight, a gentle knock echoed from the shop's wooden door. Leofric opened it to find a cloaked figure standing in the dimly lit alleyway. This stranger, unlike the traveller before, bore no air of mystery, but instead an aura of wisdom. The figure, revealing himself as an elder alchemist, spoke of the elixir's true nature, a test of character and the potential for both great power and great peril. It was a lesson that transcended mere potions, revealing the alchemy of the human spirit. Leofric, humbled by this revelation, recognized that his journey had been one of self-discovery and growth. The quest for the cursed elixir had not granted him supernatural abilities, but had illuminated the choices and challenges that defined his character. As the elder alchemist departed, he left Leofric with a final piece of wisdom. In the alchemy of life, it is not the elixirs we brew, but the choices we make that reveal our true essence. With newfound clarity and purpose, Leofric returned to his apothecary work, crafting remedies not to seek power, but to heal and to nurture the medieval kingdom's people. The elixir's legacy lived on, not as a source of power, but as a reminder of the alchemy within the human heart. A testament to the enduring mysteries of the world and the ever-evolving quest for understanding in this medieval-like realm. The Labyrinth of Shadows. Part 1. The Orphan's Destiny. In the sprawling medieval city of Eldoria, where cobblestone streets wound their way around towering stone spires, there lived a young orphan named Finian. Abandoned at the steps of the city's grand cathedral as an infant, he had spent his years as a street urchin, weaving through the alleys and surviving on his wits. Finian's life changed the day he stumbled upon an ancient tome in the city's forgotten archives, a tome that spoke of a hidden labyrinth beneath Eldoria, rumoured to hold the key to unimaginable power. Intrigued by the possibility of a destiny beyond his bleak existence, he vowed to uncover the labyrinth's secrets. Armed with the knowledge from the tome and fueled by an unyielding determination, Finian embarked on his journey to find the entrance to the fabled labyrinth. Little did he know that his quest would lead him to a destiny far greater than he could have ever imagined. In this medieval world of intrigue and mystique. Part 3. The Labyrinth's Guardians. As Finian descended into the depths of the labyrinth, a sense of foreboding overcame him. Torch in hand, he navigated through twisting tunnels and cavernous chambers, their walls adorned with cryptic runes and ancient murals. The labyrinth was a place of eerie silence, broken only by the faint echoes of his footsteps. But as he ventured further, the stillness was shattered by a haunting melody that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves. Following the haunting tune, Finian entered a grand chamber bathed in an ethereal blue glow. There he encountered the first of the labyrinth's guardians, a spectral figure, radiant and ephemeral, whose voice carried the melancholy of ages. The guardian revealed himself as the Warden of Echoes, bound to protect the labyrinth's secrets. He posed a riddle to Finian, a test of his wit and intuition. To tread these halls and learn their lore, you must answer this riddle, the Warden intoned. I am alive without breath, as cold as death. I am never thirsty, but always drinking. What am I? Finian pondered the riddle, the haunting melody in the air urging him to find the answer. After moments that felt like an eternity, he spoke his answer. A fish. The Warden of Echoes smiled, and his spectral form dissipated into the blue light, granting Finian passage deeper into the labyrinth. As Finian ventured onward, he knew that more guardians and challenges awaited him, each guarding a piece of the labyrinth's enigmatic puzzle. Destiny beckoned in this medieval world of secrets, and he was determined to unlock its mysteries, one riddle at a time. Part 4. The Maze of Whispers. Finian's journey through the labyrinth continued, each step deeper into its ancient depths, revealing more mysteries and challenges. The air grew colder, and the torch's flickering light cast eerie shadows on the labyrinthine walls. He reached a crossroads where 4 passages stretched out before him, each adorned with a cryptic symbol. Uncertain of which path to take, Finian consulted the ancient tome he had discovered in Eldoria's archives, hoping it held the key to deciphering the symbols. The tome spoke of the Maze of Whispers, a place where the labyrinth's secrets were whispered by the very stone. To choose the correct path, one must listen to the heart and follow the path that resonated with their true desires. Closing his eyes and focusing on his innermost desires, Finian's heart led him to a passage adorned with a symbol of a heart intertwined with thorns. It seemed to resonate with his longing for a life beyond the confines of an orphan's existence. He stepped into the chosen path, and as he ventured deeper, the labyrinth's stone walls indeed began to whisper. Faint, echoing voices seemed to carry secrets of forgotten kings and lost treasures. The whispers grew louder and more intense, the echoes of the labyrinth itself beckoning him forward. Though the path seemed treacherous, he felt a sense of purpose guiding him. Suddenly, he emerged into a chamber bathed in a soft golden light. There he found an ancient tome, the Labyrinth's Codex, a repository of knowledge and forgotten lore. It held the power to unlock the labyrinth's greatest secrets. As Finian cradled the tome in his arms, he realized that his journey through the maze of whispers had brought him one step closer to his destiny. The medieval world held many more mysteries yet to be unveiled, and the labyrinth promised revelations beyond imagination. Part 5. The Riddle of Reflections. With the Labyrinth's Codex in his possession, Finian continued to navigate the labyrinth's twisting passages. The tome's pages were filled with cryptic symbols and arcane writings, hinting at the labyrinth's final enigma, a riddle said to reveal the labyrinth's ultimate secret. As he descended deeper into the labyrinth's depths, he came upon a chamber unlike any he had encountered before. The room was adorned with mirrors, their surfaces gleaming with an otherworldly luster. At the center of the chamber stood the Guardian of Reflections, a spectral figure whose form seemed to waver like a mirage. The Guardian's voice, like an echo from the depths of time, spoke a riddle that sent shivers down Finian's spine. I am a reflection of the world, yet I hold no true form. I can show you the past and glimpse of the future. What am I? Finian's mind raced as he contemplated the riddle, his gaze shifting to the mirrors that surrounded him. The answer, he realized, lay in the very reflections before him. With conviction, he replied, "You are a mirror." The Guardian's spectral form wavered, and the mirrors in the chamber seemed to shimmer with approval. With a final, enigmatic smile, the Guardian of Reflections granted Finian passage to the labyrinth's heart. As Finian moved forward, he knew that the final revelation awaited him, a culmination of his journey through the labyrinth's mysteries. Destiny beckoned, and the medieval world held its breath, ready to unveil its ultimate secrets to the determined orphan who had dared to seek them. Part 6. The Labyrinth's Heart. Finian's journey through the labyrinth had led him to a chamber unlike any other. In the heart of the ancient maze, he found a vast underground cavern bathed in an ethereal, ever-shifting light. In its center stood a colossal, crystalline structure, the Labyrinth's Heart. The Labyrinth's Heart was a mesmerizing sight, a fusion of natural wonder and arcane artistry. Its facets sparkled with the colors of the rainbow, and its pulsating core radiated an energy that seemed to resonate with the very essence of the medieval world itself. As Finian approached the heart, the labyrinth's codex in hand, the very walls of the cavern began to murmur with a symphony of whispers, revealing the true nature of the labyrinth's purpose. The labyrinth's heart held the power to grant a single, selfless wish, a wish that would benefit not the one who sought it, but the medieval world at large. The labyrinth, throughout history, had tested the hearts of those who dared enter, ensuring that only the purest of intentions could unlock its power. With the codex guiding him, Finian understood the significance of this moment. His journey had never been about personal gain, but but about unraveling the labyrinth's mysteries and serving a greater purpose. In a voice filled with sincerity, he made his wish, speaking not for himself but for the city of Eldoria and its people. A wish for prosperity, unity, and the vanquishment of the darkness that had long plagued the medieval kingdom. As his words echoed through the cavern, the labyrinth's heart responded. It bathed him in a radiant light, infusing him with a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose. The labyrinth's mysteries had been unveiled, and Finian had proven himself to be a guardian of the medieval world's hopes and dreams. With newfound wisdom and a heart filled with selflessness, Finian exited the labyrinth, forever changed by his extraordinary journey. The medieval world, though steeped in mysteries and enchantment, now had a protector who would ensure its flourishing for generations to come. Part 7. The Guardian's Legacy. Emerging from the labyrinth, Finian carried with him the fulfillment of his quest, the selfless wish that would benefit the medieval city of Eldoria and its people. The echoes of the labyrinth's mysteries still resonated in his heart, reminding him of the profound journey he had undertaken. With the labyrinth's codex as his guide and the wish granted by the labyrinth's heart, Finian became a figure of reverence in the city. His story spread like wildfire, inspiring hope among the people and drawing them together in unity. As time passed, Eldoria prospered. The darkness that had long plagued the medieval kingdom began to wane, and the city's spires once again gleamed in the sunlight. Finian's legacy became intertwined with the city's history, and he was celebrated as a guardian of their dreams and aspirations. But Finian knew that his own journey was not over. The medieval world held many more mysteries, and he had become a symbol of the enduring quest for self-discovery and the pursuit of greater purpose. With the labyrinth's codex in hand, he embarked on a new adventure. This time, as a guardian not of secrets, but of the people he had sworn to protect. The labyrinth's lessons had taught him the true meaning of selflessness and the potential for greatness within the human heart. And so, in the medieval world of Eldoria, Finian's story continued, an enduring testament to the power of determination, the allure of mysteries, and the capacity for selflessness that resided within every soul. As he ventured forth into the horizon, he carried with him the lessons of the labyrinth and the promise of a brighter future for all. We hope these tales have brought you comfort and sweet dreams. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share with your fellow dreamers. Until next time, may your dreams be filled with wonder and serenity. Good night and sleep tight.